Okay guys, today we're doing an unedited get ready with me for the day. So I saw James Strauss's, and then also all my friends were like, you gotta do it, girl. Like, you gotta do an unedited, like the real ones will go to the end, you know, like stuff like that. But I thought about it, like, I'm in a conversation with my boyfriend right now, like, I won't be able to answer because I have to cut the video. So he just texted me, what are you doing? I should have told him, but we'll see. Anyway, so we're doing my makeup, which is going to be kind of hard because I have to do mascara, and that takes me about like 5 minutes, and it's going to be silent, but we're going to figure it out. So I do like to start with mascara, like I said. So I'll show you what I do. So the Tweezer Man eyelash curler, get it from Target, y'all. Just go over to like the section with all the eyelash curlers, you'll find it. And then I got this from Amazon. It's just like an eyelash separator because I don't know how, but I just need to end up finding a mascara eventually that's not gonna clip my lashes. But we also use Ilia, but it smells really bad. So we gotta figure something about that. We use telescopic just to lengthen them, but then the Waterliner's CoverGirl eyebrow gel, e.l.f. all the way. I've been fiending over this eyebrow gel for the past like 5 years. I'm trying to avoid waterproof because waterproof does not come off my lashes, so it's kind of a problem. I'm trying to get this camera to work a little bit better. Look at that tan line, y'all. Like, anyways, so we're gonna curl my lashes first, which I'll just go up and in low-key. It's really not that hard. But yeah, guys, so let's just talk about my day. So I slept somewhat well last night, like not crazy good, but like not bad. My dad's golfing until 11, and he wants to have like a day to hang out with me, so he's taking me to Target and Michael's because he needs to grab a frame for my sister's like certificates, I don't even know, and then we need to grab the equipment to make the kiss hoodie for my boyfriend, and then I also need to go to Target to grab a new mascara. First of all, suggest some mascaras, please. And then I also need to get all the stuff that I'm putting in my boyfriend's gift basket. So all the food, candy, whatever. Just everything. I'm super excited. I already started on it. I have a teddy bear so far and 2 Miata photos that I printed out, and I wrote a note on the back. I think I'm going to cover his basket in Miata photos and just German stuff, I guess. I don't actually know. Bikes. I don't know. Just everything I feel like he would like on his basket. I feel like I usually don't do makeup this often all the time, but I feel like I'm being very consistent, especially since school's starting soon. I want to just ace my makeup routine for school, and I feel like definitely I have a good set routine already, but I don't know, I also love doing my makeup. It is just so much fun. Okay, now we use the eyelash dechunker, which we don't need it yet, but I like using it just to kind of even everything out. These lashes always look worse than these ones, so I never know anymore. Also, guys, my earring was bleeding earlier. That's not scary at all. Y'all, I've recently been using the Salicylic Acid Garnier makeup remover, and I think it's really been helping my acne. Can you guys tell? It's like completely gone now. Like, I'm back to normal. Slay. Anyways, so we're just gonna remove all the mascara that I got on my eyelids, which is the worst part because I always end up messing up my eyelashes in the process of doing this, but then this helps a lot because I can just fix it by using this. The reason why I love going out with my dad whenever I want to buy stuff is because he like doesn't question anything. Like, of course he'll like draw a point at some point, but if I'm like, this is what I need, like, for the gift, he'll be like, okay. Like, he won't really question it. But my mom is like, why do you need it? This and that. Give me reasons. And it's like, girl, bye. Which I get, but like, still. We all know that shopping with our dads are good but bad at the same time, because they're always like, bored and complaining, but then they also just let you get whatever you want. Let me know in the comments if your dads do that too. So I feel like I've seen that so many times, like people talking about how their dads do that a lot. And I'm like, okay, I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. Anyway, so we finished with my Ilia. Now we're going with the telescopic, which I have to be really careful with because it's a very wet formula. And I don't love this mascara, so I don't like using a lot because it just is not the best formula, to be honest. I got it because everyone told me it was the best formula, but it's really not. I do use a lot on my bottom though, because since it's such a wet formula, it applies so quickly. And it like just looks so gross. I don't know. I just don't like it. It just looks bad. I don't know. Let me know if anyone agrees, because I feel like I'm the only one that dislikes Ilia. Actually, I have a couple friends that do too, but I feel like online everyone fiends over it, and it's really not that good. Sorry, this was gonna be like the worst part of the whole video, is my mascara, because I need to lock in on it. Okay, it looks about good. So now we do my waterliner, which I get above my waterline, just on like the eye line, I guess you could say. But then it's not eyeliner. I'm not using it as eyeliner. I have to make sure I'm getting the right angle. Everyone wonders how I do this. Honestly, guys, it's not that hard. Do it for like, I think I've been doing this for about like, okay, I think I started in February doing this. So I believe it's been a good amount of time of me doing my waterline. And I don't suggest trying it because it will make you look so good that you're going to want to keep doing it. And it becomes hard to not wear it. Like, whenever I wear mascara, I have to do a waterliner. But whenever I don't wear makeup, I feel fine. I think it's just, like, you get so used to it, it's like I have to wear waterliner. So, I don't suggest it, just because I feel like you get addicted really easily to using it. And then you're always using it, and you really can't stop. That's kind of what happened with me. But I love it. It's low-key a savior. But then I always cry whenever I run out, because it's like, I have to go get more, and then I don't really have time to do that. So sometimes I just pull down my eye, and I just apply it. But I always have to lock in on my eye makeup. Okay, guys, so that's basically all for my eye makeup. I'm trying to keep this video as short as I possibly can, because I don't want this to be incredibly long. Sorry, I use this to darken up my lashes because it's such a wet formula. It just really applies there quickly. Okay. Just fix up some of the mascara. Okay. Readjust to life. I feel like I can make this so much better. Like, the quality is not eating. Anyways, now for face makeup. I'm starting with the e.l.f. Camo Blush, which I fiend over it. I think it's super cute. I think it's just too, like, I don't know. It's so pigmented. It's, like, really pigmented, which I love because, you know, cheap and I'm getting a good product. I just feel like it's, like, too pigmented. Because then it's, like, I'm trying to use the least I can. It's kind of hard to do that with this product. But I love this product. It really does, like, spawn there real quick. But yeah, I apply that, and then I kind of use my fingers to blend it out because it's such a pigmented product. I try my hardest not to look like I'm doing too much. But I'm trying to use a lot of healthy products recently because I've been breaking out, and I just don't want to make my skin worse with adding makeup on top of it. But at the same time, I want to do my makeup. So the Say Bronzing. Say is a clean brand, so all their products are clean and healthy for acne-prone skin. So I've been using that bronzer. It's honestly the best bronzer I think I've ever used. I love bronzer sticks. I think they really go on nice and buttery, but this is the most buttery formula I think I've ever used in my life. It looks so natural. Like, it looks just like a natural, like, I think I've gotten so many compliments on my makeup recently because people are just like, it looks so, like, perfect. And I'm like, I've been using a lot of products that just make everything look so natural. So I feel like that's definitely what's changed about my makeup routine. It's definitely all become products that really give off the natural look. I get all over my neck because I'm not trying to have different skin tones. But yeah, I really go crazy with the bronzer because I want to match my tan on my body because my face doesn't tan as well as my body does, and I don't fake tan, so it's definitely a whole situation I have to deal with. But yeah, I one time wanted a perm. Everyone's like, curly hair really, like, works with you, like, it looks good on you. And I'm like, oh, thank you. Like, I wanted a perm at some point because of how much I thought it worked with who I looked like. And no one ever told me that. Like, no one was like, yeah, you look really good. Like, everyone complimented me, like, yeah, you look good. But no one ever said, like, you fit so well with the curly aesthetic. And I was like, really? Bro, he just texted me hello because I didn't answer his what are you doing. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. I have to do this video. I'm sorry. And I can't, like, stop because that's cheating. It's cheating. Anyways. But luckily my makeup isn't, like, a crazy long process, so I can finish this quicker. Then we got my Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. We do 6 sprays or 9. I don't really know. It depends on the day. I just let that set. And yeah, but I just bought these clips. I'm so happy I did because I love wearing these clips. It keeps my hair out of my face. I don't have to worry about it. Like, it honestly fits the get ready with me aesthetic. You know, everything just works out in my favor. And my earring stacks have been eating recently, and y'all have been saying that. I'm like, I really appreciate that because I bought all of that for a reason. And I actually need to thank one of my friends at camp because she let me borrow hers, and ever since that, I've been using it. So thanks, Queen. Okay, while that's drying, I'm actually gonna do my lip combo. I use my NYX in what even shade is this? It's in Vintage. I love this shade to the bottom of my soul. It's like a red. I love it so much. And I think it's because Embry kind of influenced me because she always has so much lip liner on. And she always eats it down. Like, it looks so good on her, so. I feel like she definitely influenced me to want to, like, wear a lot of lip liner. Then I've been really loving darker lips recently, so I'm using the e.l.f. in Gummy Bear. It's so, like, it's a pretty purple. I usually don't go for purples, but I feel like this one's just different. I don't know how to describe it. I'm not very fond of purples, to be honest, but that just, like, hits different. And then I like going in the Summer Fridays Bare Sand because it's kind of a neutral, and it kind of cancels out the overpigmentation on the lips. That's my lip combo. And I love it. I think it, like, earlier. Don't mind me being weird. Okay, now my face is dry. So I like to go on with my powders because I hate looking greasy. I don't even have to use it, really, because I don't wear concealer. But I like it because it really cancels out all kind of looking sweaty and greasy. That's why I apply it. Then we gotta add, I hate looking like not pigmented. I hate looking like I'm so bland. So I like adding a lot of color to my face. So I go on with more bronzer. And I always try and avoid looking orange. When this bronzer is a very orange bronzer, I really try and avoid applying too much because it's a very orange bronzer. But I think I found my way around it. Then we got my Call Me Blush Bare Minerals. I love this blush. And adds so much color back into my face from how it looked earlier. It was not, you know, colorful. And I want you guys to know, I know it's a lot of pigmentation on my face, but And it ends up fading out throughout the day, so I never really have to worry about, like, doing too much. It goes away, bro. Like, I don't even know why. Sometimes when I feel like it, I grab my L'Oreal Paris Plump Ambition in 601, because sometimes a girl need a plump. Like, sometimes my lip be looking too small. So we add a little plump into there. And it's a really pretty shade of, like, a pink. And it really works with my lip combo. So that's, like, basically the makeup. That's really all I do. Sometimes when I feel like it, I'll grab my little brush and my Stay Bronzing, and I'll add some dimension to my nose, because I feel like it just looks so bland on my nose. And so I'll add some dimension to my nose. But other than that, I feel like that's really all I do for my makeup. I love how I can, and I also love to add some into my eye. Not too much, because it's a bronzer. It's not supposed to be like an eye makeup type of thing. And I definitely don't like eye makeup on me. I think it makes me look like I'm doing too much. So I definitely just do it so it looks more like a natural dimension on my nose, you know? I don't really have a highlighter, but if I do use a highlighter, I broke my Rare Beauty, so I just go on with this Rare Beauty. Rarely, because I don't use highlighter. That's basically the makeup look. I do like to redo my waterliner a lot because it goes away real quick, but if you keep on applying it, eventually it won't go away as fast as it is. Because it low-key, like, dyes it in there. Anyways, and then I like to apply more of my mascara, because this time I get to the root, because it adds more, just so much more, like, volume to your eyelash. And so it makes it pop, I feel like. And it just makes your eyelashes look so much better, I feel like. And it definitely adds, like, a wha-bam, kind of. And then I go through with my eyelash dechunkerer. And I go through with my Q-tip, because you never know what's there. Go in there. Okay. And then we add... My lashes are not looking good today. But literally, who cares? Okay, guys, I'm basically all done with my makeup. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I did it because a lot of people told me to, and I never got to it. I was going to do it during the school year. I never got to it, though. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys like the unedited versions of my videos. I don't know. Because I feel like it feels so unclean. But I guess if your intention is that, then it's honestly fine. Yeah, guys, I gotta answer my boyfriend right now. Love you guys so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe.